I was part of a team of 3 people who worked with an NGO that worked with disabled people in South Africa. I was stationed in Pretoria, which is the capital, last October, and I spent about a month in South Africa working in close partnership with this NGO. We currently have people in Brazil, India, South Africa, and China. So this year we have expanded our social sabbatical program to 4 countries. Last year it was 3, Brazil, South Africa, and India. It's turned out to be hugely popular. It's open to SAP's high potentials, which is basically the top talent, and about 10% of the top talent wanted to participate. The biggest takeaways that I had was there are so many ways of doing the same thing. And sometimes a scrappy way that an NGO does delivers equal results as a big company's much more planned and focused way of doing it. So in other words, all of us learn that getting results can be done in many ways. And in the end, it doesn't matter so much how you get the results if you get the results. So what it teaches you when you're in a situation which is total immersion, in a totally outside your comfort zone, what you learn is that the things that you normally do in business, teamwork, focus, basically seeing what the problem is and solving it and using your tools. But you have to do it in a way that makes sense on the ground. So in this case, you have to adapt. So you may not have all the resources at your disposal, but that doesn't mean that you can't get the job done. We look at ourselves as responsible corporate citizens. And so we have volunteering. In fact, October is a month of service. So many of our employees volunteer. They go paint schools, work in food kitchens, do all sorts of volunteering. But this is a way where you actually take some of your top talent and give them an experience that they'll remember forever. Many of the people who have come back from this program call it the best experience of their career. So you can't really put a price to that. It motivates people. It helps in retention. And it really helps in drawing new employees. It's great to go to a recruitment fair and talk about these things to potential employees, because their eyes light up. They realize that today working in a company is not just about selling products or goods, but it's also, if you can, do good. And as our CEO likes to say, saving the world is sometimes a very good business strategy. I think you will see this becoming more and more common, partly because the generation that's coming into the workforce right now, the millennial generation, it's something that's very important to them. And if you're a company and if you are going to be operating and being successful, you have to embrace that. I mean, if you don't embrace change, that's probably the surest way to end up on the wayside.